This may be the beginning of a long record. It's about an hour after the facility suffered the explosion that triggered the emergency lockdown. Just finished helping the dock officer set up the transmission relay. Not much signal strength, but it's better than nothing. The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5...
Sir, couldn't we
No good. The link to... Even if the Jedi wakes up. This may be...
Sir, couldn't...
No good. Even if the Jedi... We just took an inventory of our supplies. We've got enough emergency rations in the dormitories to last almost a month. But with all the problems in the facility, I don't know how long we'll last. I wish we could contact the Jedi. Maybe she could... No. She's still floating in that damn tank. Someone's played us for fools. And since Corder and his crew aren't locked in here with us, it's pretty clear who it was. If I ever catch up with that Mandalorian-loving son of a... At least the air scrubbers are still working, even though they're tied into the... Hey, what's happening to the ventilation system? This...
Manama treto sobre o barato drone. Crescimento true grab avano flanco tour na saganich. Grava no ku se tabate bate. Trawinsto soprattutto nell'iep grimpatato. Trawinsto busuto nell'iep grimpatata. Tele ronda nana nintolo gradatira. Der winterunto wakere que wapa terra chingaradana. Ferra rampada no de ringtada nel camera cella fripor no botat. Dosane garamala blue incidera mel rebe chinchin cranactada. Relive coronto so mele grima con corre gimbasa. Prechu contrada suma con cere non grum. Geraktada cemense bingar rukutoto unde chuchur ramananza. Der winterunto wakere que wapa terra chingaradana. Ferra rampada no de ringtada nel camera cella fripor no botat. Dosane garamala blue incidera mel rebe chinchin cranactada. Manama treto sobre para. Der winterunto wakere que wapa terra chingaradana. Ferra rampada no de ringtada nel camera cella fripor no botat. Dosane garamala blue incidera mel rebe chinchin cranactada. Fedra to rampada no rinka nel camera cella fripor no. Turu kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Totorere senisensen. En esesha tranda un lontros na what is Manama treto sobre barakto drone. Crescimento true grab avano flanco tour na saganich. Grava no ku se tabate bate. Trawinsto soprattutto nell'iep grimpatato. Trawinsto busuto nell'iep grimpatata. Tele ronda nana nintolo gradatira. Der winterunto wakere que wapa terra chingaradana. Ferra rampada no de ringtada nel camera cella fripor no botat. Dosane garamala blue incidera mel rebe chinchin cranactada. Fedra to rampada no rinka nel camera cella fripor no. Turu kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Totorere senisensen. En esesha tranda un lontros na what is Wanna ju un senisensen drawicha nel camera cella fripor no.
Your ears always were too big, CN. Come on, if the maintenance officer comes through on the explosions, these dorms are gonna be filling up soon. And shut that damn data pad off and throw it down the refresher. We managed to get to the dormitories. We should be safe here. We've been trying to use the holo-transmitter to beam a transmission to the administration level to end the lockdown. But the administration console's been severed from the main hub. Everyone thinks we should try to evacuate on our own as soon as possible. But there's no way to break the dormitory seals from the inside. I'm going to keep sending distress calls in the meantime. We've been trying to find a way to circumvent the lockdown and get to our hangar bay, but so far, no luck. The situation's worse than we thought. Even if we get out of here, we can't shut down the fuel depot force fields if a fuel leak was detected. If so, the only way off this asteroid is if a ship docks with us. But the only connection to the docking platform is on the administration level, and we can't get up to the docking bay while we're trapped here. I only hope someone survived the explosion in the mining tunnels. If not, then we're stranded here, unless our transmission reaches a passing ship, or a Telos freighter. Managed to use the holo-transmitter here as a crude relay to beam short-burst transmissions outside the Paragas facility. With any luck, the transmission will carry beyond the asteroid field. We've set the emergency transmission on automatic playback. We're using a simple military flash code to transmit the code to the turbolift's, so maybe our rescuers can get down to the dormitory when they reach the station. Without those turbolift codes, our rescuers wouldn't be able to get here from the administration level. And without those codes, we wouldn't be able to get to the administration level if we found a way out on our own. The messages are short distress calls only, since we can't get much signal strength. It's pretty weak, so unless a ship is actively searching the area, it might be a long time before a ship picks up the message. After all, who would be scouring frequencies way out here looking for trouble? didn't make it out of the dormitory section before the lockdown, you murklack. You're cutting a little close, aren't you?
Yes, a regrettable miscalculation on my part. I'm contacting you because I'm picking up a subspace transmission from within that level. Is that your doing?
No, they must be trying to use the old relay system to send an emergency signal. I doubt they know what's really going on.
Hey, this turbo lift's locked down.
Try the code again, and don't worry about the...
Oh, they won't be leaving the dormitories. The explosion within the tunnel has damaged the ventilation systems, causing breaches in the core exhaust.
What? That's...
Not all of them, but I'm sending a number of mining droids to you.
Corda, this turbo...
Keep trying!
But then... Stay...
Mocking query. Corta, are you dead yet? Smug statement. I believe I forgot to mention that I reversed the turbolift codes, in case you managed to get this far.
Emergency lockdown overridden.
I have felt... We need to make our way to the docking area on this level. I fear the airlock has already opened, and if so, we must be on our guard. If we cannot reach the Ebon Hawk, then we must find a way to escape on the ship that is docked here. What is it? And you... They are assassins. We must escape. I hear you.
What in...
I heard...
Yeah, and even if you two aren't big... Good thing we have a clear run to the ship.
Threat. Master, perhaps I did not enunciate clearly the last time we spoke. I suggested that you should shut down, stay put, and wait for rescue. Correct. Indignant. After Venice, of course. Answer, as I decide. Red. Issue achieved.
Everyone down!
I hear you. Something is wrong. Everyone.
Then what are we doing on the... You two are...
If the...
Look, you'll need the orbital drift... Oh, you mean...
The two of you.
Well, of course... Well...
That is a... Very well.
We have taken on passengers to Telos.
Sir, we've just received an emergency broadcast. A freighter under attack by Sith forces.
Can you get an ID on the ship?
Yes, sir. We have its ID signature. It's not in our databanks, but its profile suggests some low-stock freighter. Says it's being hit hard by a Sith warship. Sir?
I'll need to confirm with command before we move to intercept. Report.
The Sith warship is empty, sir. We attached an umbilical and sent 3 strike teams through it, and there's no sign of a crew or its commander.
There's no one on board? What about the escape pods?
They're still in their berths, sir. This place, it's empty. It's like a ghost ship.
Then who was firing at the freighter?
We don't know, sir. The freighter's empty, too. We did a clean sweep and nothing except a lone T3 unit, badly damaged. Did you still want a tractor beamed to the Harbinger?
Search the freighter and the warship one more time. If they're clean, then we'll tractor the freighter over.
Yes, sir.
No idea why the Admiral thought that freighter worth all the effort, but we'll find out.
Everyone in the Ebon Hawk was dead, sir. We're starting autopsies within the hour.
What about that Sith corpse we retrieved from the warship?
We haven't had a chance to fully examine it, sir. He looks human, but he's fractured in several places.
Then keep me posted. Something's wrong here, and I want to know where all those Sith on the warship went. We're still experiencing a...
Sir, I just picked up an
I have come for the Jedi.
Sir, I don't know.
Send a security team to MedLab, now!
This shall not stop us for long. Yes.
Where that came from? Time to take you down the side.
I'm afraid we're going to lose it all. There's just not enough ships and too much territory to cover. We're still rebuilding from the war with Malik, and sometimes I wonder if we'll ever recover. Still, we have our orders, and the Republic's put the highest priority on this mission. Looks like the trouble on Onderon will have to wait. As ordered, we've picked up the passengers from the Outer Rim and have made quarters for them. Once aboard, we've plotted a course for Telos. We expect to arrive within 10 standard days, provided there's no mishaps. I've been ordered to give the passenger no special treatment, nor make any indication of her identity. I have some reservations about turning the Harbinger into a passenger liner, but the orders were clear. Whoever this passenger is, she's got diplomatic-level priority, whether she knows it or not. We picked up a distress signal and are sending a message to the Republic for permission to investigate. We have also transmitted the damaged vessel's ID signature to the Republic. According to the message, it's being pursued by Sith forces. There's no match for the vessel in our databanks, but the profile of the distress signal suggests it's a stock freighter of some kind. We'll only know for sure when we wanted to check with you, sir, before diverting course from Telos. There appears to be some battle that has taken place in the sector, and we've received a distress signal.
You have permission to divert course, Captain. If there is a Sith presence in the region, I want you to investigate. The ID signature on the freighter, did you get confirmation on it?
Yes, sir. We did not have the vessel listed in our databanks, so we transmitted the code to you. Was there a match?
There was, Captain. If you find any trace of that vessel, even wreckage, I want it recovered.
Yes, sir.
After you've investigated the sector, resume course to Telos with the passenger. It is of the highest importance that she reach Telos.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure she arrives intact.
Good hunting, Captain. Admiral Seed, out.
Sometimes I wonder if the right hand of the Republic knows what the left hand is doing. I'm always being kept in the...
Query. You sent for me, Captain.
Yes, I need you to check on the passenger again, see if there's anything she needs. Try not to be too obvious about it. Her safety is our top concern.
Statement. I shall use the utmost discretion, Captain. As always, it is my pleasure to serve.
Are you alright?
This was your room?
We do not have much.
Something's wrong. Ever since we picked up that Sith firefight in the region, crewmen haven't been reporting for their shifts, and I can't reach people on the comm. The strange thing is, I keep feeling like someone's watching us here in the ship, but I can't see anyone. I don't like this. Checking the survivor from the Sith vessel. I'm not sure whether he's alive or dead, or what's even keeping him together. His flesh is cracked and scarred, and I'm registering several thousand fractures in his skeleton, as if each bone was splintered repeatedly over time, then put back together. Judging from the scar tissue, I believe these wounds took place before his death. If so, he must have been in constant pain. I have no idea what's been keeping him together. This is the medical officer. With him are... I think they were always on board. I have no idea how many are on the ship. I think that thing in the tank was a Sith Lord.
What is it?
I have a bad feeling about this. Don't you feel it? You don't survive on the rim as long as I... All right, trust me.
This battle is mine alone. I am not defenseless.
He cannot kill what he cannot see, and power has blinded him long ago. Run! I shall be along shortly.
Tell me you're... All right.
I sense you, my master. Faint, weak.
Your senses betray you, as you betrayed me.
After all that's happened, still you live. You are difficult to kill.
For one as limited as you, perhaps. To have fallen so far and learned nothing, that is your failing.
The failure is yours. No longer do your whispers crawl within my skull. No longer do I suffer beneath teachings that weaken us. And now you run in search of the Jedi. They are all dead, save one, and one broken Jedi cannot stop the darkness that is to come.
Perhaps we shall see.
What's wrong? Are you all right? Damn it, hold on. It's only a little farther. Don't give up on me now. What happened to you? Huh? How do you know? Look, if she... Especially if sleeps with vibroblades gets tired... It's a utility...
I hear you. Time to even the odds. Time to even the Time to take you down to size. Time to even the odds. Just say the word. Let's settle this. More where that came Just say the word.
There is no time.
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds. Somebody shut... I'm doing... Well, either they hit us and destroy us, or they hit an asteroid and make the whole field go nova. That'll take out the whole field.
Then we die here.
Hold on! Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi. That...
Look.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them... You fought in them. You are not listening. Think, it carries... Yes.
Not like...
It is... You were when we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, unknown. I do not know. Be silent.
Repaired this If that little
What? True. Because you...
The Sith will... The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing, and the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The water... Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall, and the civil war that... Perhaps, but we have
Hey, don't stop.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not... I think she was... Are you blind? I think she's...
Have you come for more? That does not... I do not need your... I do not know. Possible. If you think a connection to one such as your... It seems that at times of... I confess it seemed a power. Indeed. And what... If my suspicions are correct, perhaps the damage the Jedi... What did you believe? Indeed it is. Such a thing has been done before, when Jedi have pronounced sentence on their own. It is possible that still, even so, our link may have had... I may be able to... And if you will... Do not honor me, fallen Jedi. I offer... Then our training... Ask... Much has happened in the galaxy in your absence, and since the defeat of the Mandalorians at Malachor 5. As you know, Revan and Malak went to war against the Mandalorians, and you, as Revan and Malak fought the in the end. Revan and Malak, and all the Jedi that served them. Revan was ambushed by the Jedi and... As all no one knows, certainly, where Revan... It would seem the Jedi civil... Perhaps. Was it the Republic? A culture too long. The Jedi... We shall see. Fleets of warships sold, and this new threat. The Republic was never what was important. You see, the war, the true... You are... I would see to that. Watch that one.
How's our pass? What a surprise. Then she must be wrong.
I mean, how old do you think she is?
Yeah. Like we have a choice? Well, if you thought Varagus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to. Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you. So? Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their light. Huh. I hear the twin blades are harder to master, but they can make enemies stampede over each other running for cover. A lot of Jedi in the Mandalorian Wars use double-bladed sabers, a more aggressive blade. Yeah? Unique how? Must have been something. All right.
Attention, please. That is.
Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant. You haven't been due to them in the yeah, in it. You are the only witness, thus it is necessary. Look around you. So. Given your position, my man.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
You will be held here briefly. Living. Someone will return. As I said.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit I'm a little disappointed. Jedi or no, you're the one I am pledged to kill. There is no mistaking that. The Exchange is a...
The Exchange, huh?
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the Exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even...
Don't think overloading your... Come, Jed...
Hey.
You...
The security cameras are...
Man down!
All right.
Cooperate.
Come on, Lieutenant. Who is that Batu?
Rem's no us. Batu Rem is on leave. You'll be under Officer, the rest of you... These will serve as your quarters. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the...
Let's go.
This isn't good.
We cannot stay in... I must meditate.
Yeah, you go.
Excuse me, you have Lieutenant Grant. Very well.
Now, perhaps...
Good day. Thank you.
Thank you for... I understand. I believe... I'm not... If you... Excellent.
We should get back to... Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If she served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability, for a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
She has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that she turned away from war, did all that she could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do her a disservice by not speaking of this while she is present.
I've come to inform you that it appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. A sojourn... The vessel's on the Ebon. After...
Well, now what? We could...
It is difficult to... Still...
Well... Makes sense.